So for the opening weekend of the Premier League, we're treated with Arsenal versus Manchester United or Manchester United versus Arsenal. And now we have yet another big game fixture to talk about, Manchester City versus Tottenham. And this is one fixture that everyone looks forward to these days, in the season's calendar. But without wasting much time, Victor, who do you think are the favorites to win this game?
You have to look at City, right? It's just the pedigree that they bring to this game and the way they like. Okay, both sides won and won big in match day one, but neither of them played like a proper Prem side. You know what I mean? Like City beat Wolves, Spurs beat Burnley. Neither of like both of those are expected to be relegated this season, right? And I think City, though, the way they've conducted their business over the summer as well, it's just they're looking ominous to me, and I think they have enough about them here to beat Spurs.
Fair enough. And Max, Tottenham have been one of the boogie sides for City in recent times. We've seen times where Tottenham will be at their lowest and they will still find a way to get the result against City for some reason. Any chance of that happening once again?
And
Hmm.
it's actually fun that Tottenham won more games in the last 10 against Man City than City did. So they have 5 wins, while City have 4 wins and a draw. But I feel like this game is gonna be pretty much opposite to what we saw in recent times because, yeah, obviously Spurs has a great attack, but they still managed to concede a lot of goals against weaker teams, while Man City are improving in both sides. So I feel like, yeah, they can definitely score, but I don't see them winning at all. So at best, they can brought a draw, but I still see a City winning here.
Fair enough. And Victor, which areas of the game will be key for either side?
Well, this depends on like which Richarlison shows up. I think it would be madness for Frank to bench him after the way he played against Burnley. And if he can keep those central defenders of cities occupied, I think the wingers will have a big, big say in this game. Spurs' wingers. And apart from that, I'm also looking at whoever will be starting in goal for City to kind of stake their claim. I expect it to be Trafford, and especially because of the chatter of Donnarumma coming in, he will want to put his best foot forward, to continue putting his best foot forward, I should say. And I think that's going to be quite telling in how this unfolds as well.
Yeah, fair enough. And Max, which player or players do you think will most likely make an impact?
Well, for Spurs, it has to be Kudus, especially after the recent game. He was probably the best Kudus we've seen in a couple of years, and I feel like if he can bring the same level here, he could bring a lot of damage for City. While for City, obviously Rangers look decent and Haaland as well, so it depends on how good Haaland can bring his level again, because we all know how good he can be. So I'd say these 2 or 3 players are gonna be the key for teams.
Yeah, Victor, your answer to that same question.
Yeah, as I mentioned, probably Richarlison, but also I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about what the City defense might look like in this game, and that's why I'm just looking at Richarlison to really take advantage of them.
Fair enough. And just on a final note, starting with you, Victor, what are your score predictions for this game?
3-1 City.
3-1 City, BTTS. Max, your predictions for this game?
I was wondering about 3-1 as well, but I'd say 3-2 for City.
3-2. Me, I'm going with 2-0. City to win 2-0. So all three of us agree that we all think that City would win against Tottenham. I think I can go with that anyways. But yeah, we are not the ones that will play the game. The players will do the talking on the pitch, and we are just gonna have to wait and see how that unfolds. But yeah, the stage is set at the Etihad for yet another big game for Premier League round two, and it's going to be exciting. City versus Tottenham always gives us all the drama and all the goals, and we'll be sure that this one will not disappoint us once again. And as usual, after the game in our next videos, we'll be giving all the best, talking points from this game.